I never thought there'd come a day where I'd be congratulating you on your graduation as the teacher. Happy graduation, mentor. I'm so glad I get to witness this moment. It's just... this is the second time I'm seeing you off from Lahai Roi.
I'm sorry I've forgotten our past time together.
Don't be. I know you had your reasons, and I don't feel disappointed. But last time you left, you said that Lahai Roi will continue forward on its own feet. I've carried those words with me ever since. So this time, may I be the one to offer a proper farewell.
And I'll be the one to remember it this time.
Mentor, you have always been the brightest star in my heart, and as long as this star exists, whether it's a pitch-black night or a bottomless abyss, I'll find the courage to overcome it. I wish I could draw closer to this star, to touch it, to let its light linger on me just a little longer. But there's nothing more important than for that star to shine forever in the night sky. So please, go on with your journey. I hope the road ahead is kind to you. I hope your wishes come true. I hope you're always surrounded by people you can trust. And I hope you remember, no matter where you are, Lahai Roi and I will always be here to support you.
There's something I want to say too. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Mornier.
Mentor, if that's how you feel, then let me make one request. Think of it as a little reward I'd like from you. I'd like you to come back to Lahai Roi often, so you can see how far we've come. Because we will have come far. I'll always be looking forward to your return.
Happy graduation. I never thought I'd be saying that to you so soon.
Is that regret I'm getting from you?
Saying goodbye to an old friend again will always be cause for regret. But in itself, graduation is a good thing. It's the start of something new. I've seen off plenty of graduates over the years. Each time, including this one, I'm struck by the same sentiment. All that bright hope and energy. That's what's kept me here in Lahai Roi all this time. If I remember correctly, you're heading back to Jinzhou, yes? That city over in Huanglong.
That's right.
I've been to many places, but Jinzhou never quite made the list. It intrigues me more every time you mention it, though. Morning stalls, tea house chatter, streets full of life. A far cry from this place sleeping beneath the frostlands. You've made it sound rather tempting, you know. I wonder if fate will ever point me in that direction.
Why not ask for a long vacation?
Well, that depends on whether the Academy is willing to let me go. Somehow, I doubt President Lucilla would say yes. She's already filled our schedules. But hey, it's not all grind. Whenever I visit the Frostlands and watch the snow dance across the sky, I think back to that moment. Remember what you told me? Bright, passionate students. Beautiful snow. I came here with nothing but a let's just see where this goes kind of mindset. And before I knew it, years had slipped by here in Lahai Roi. You know, trying something new like that wasn't such a bad thing. You were right. I've lived a completely different life here. But of course, I'll speak with the president for some time off sooner or later. When work finally slows down and the timing feels right, maybe I'll take a long leave to go see Huang Long. I hear their medical practices are fairly ancient, completely different from what I grew up learning. Would be fascinating to see it firsthand. If you happen to know someone in that field, you might introduce me.
Actually, I do know a doctor. Though he's not practicing anymore.
Oh? That's even better. People who change professions tend to be far more interesting than the ones who stay put. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to meet him. Well, I should let you go now. Our graduate has a packed schedule, I presume.
Yeah. I'm almost done here.
Travel safe, then. When you return to Lahai Roi someday, or when I visit Huang Long, remember to tell me all about your journey. Once again, happy graduation. It's a long road ahead, but you'll walk it beautifully.
Congrats on the finish! So, is this like your graduation trip? Oh, wait, I guess this can't count since you've been traveling this whole time anyway. Huanglong, huh? If I ever get to planning my own graduation trip, that'd actually be a solid pick. 1 capital and 6 cities. Sounds like I could burn a lot of time there.
You're still a ways from graduation, right?
A girl can dream, but for real though. Graduation means saying goodbye to who you used to be, doesn't it? Starting fresh. Originally, I thought this place was going to be my fresh start. But nothing lasts forever, right? What kind of person will future Linnae turn out to be? Well, seems like I gotta think on that a little more. Never thought having too many options would actually become a problem for me, but I'm sure I'll find the answer here. I'll let you know once I get there.
Looking forward to it.
By the way, since you've already been to so many places, that means you'll end up in the new Federation sooner or later, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Well, if you do, watch your back, alright? I know you can handle yourself, but the new Fed, it isn't a place where slick moves alone are going to solve every problem. If it really comes down to it, just give me a holler and I'll be your tour guide. That's 1 semester off. Hell, I'll retake the whole damn semester if I have to.
I appreciate it, Linnae.
Well, happy trails. Don't be a stranger, okay? I'll be posting updates on my WavesLine all the time. Congratulations! Huh, never thought I'd ever say that to you. You might legit be the fastest person to ever graduate from Star Torch Academy. Meanwhile, I'm still stuck here grinding for my degree.
Where's the first place you want to go after you graduate?
Let's see. Maybe I'll do a road trip. Hit up all the spots you've been. Check out Raguna and Septimont in Renacita, then skip over to Jinjo for that border view. You spoke about the great people you met there before. I want to see the people and places that meant so much to you, you know? After that, I think I'll make the trip to the Black Shores. I want to meet the shorekeeper who's been watching over you this whole time. Oh, and I definitely gotta go another round with Camellia. The Black Shores tracks the lament everywhere. So I bet they can find the best place for my skills there, don't you think?
Imeth, are you still set on walking the Savior's path?
Duh. That's my dream, and the path I chose, even if we're not always together. Just knowing that you and I are doing the same thing somewhere in Solaris, that makes me happy. 'Cause think about it. The more I pull my weight, the less you gotta carry, right? It's kinda messed up if all that pressure was just on one person. Who knows? You might even start hearing legends about the one and only Imeth before we see each other again.
Have no fear. Imeth's here.
Just hearing you say that already makes me all giddy. Anyway, if anything comes up, I'll just find you in WavesLine real quick. As a digital ghost, my ping is kinda off the charts. So, I guess I'll look forward to next time then. Journey well.
Some students who graduate are like kites. No matter how high they fly, one end of the string is always tied to this place. Others are like dandelions. They grow fast, just so they can take root in some faraway land that calls to them. So, Rover, which one are you?
You can bet I'll be back.
I knew you'd say that. Long, the new Federation, even the frontiers of civilization I myself have never set foot in. No matter when or where you are, when you look up at the sky, I know you'll think of this place. You'll think of the people here, marching toward the stars.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, happy graduation, Rover.
This reminds me of the party we had with everyone at Shashol Cafe.
How so?
Back then, all I wanted was to finish what I needed to do in Honami. No regrets. Then go home to see my parents.
Yeah. I remember you telling me.
Yes, I'd even prepared myself for a final goodbye. But then we ended up coming here together. In a way, it's not like we saw each other all the time at the academy. But between classes, I'd sometimes think of you studying in some other corner of campus. Or maybe saving Lahai Roi. When I did, I'd feel relieved. But this time, you really are leaving.
Chisa?
Rover, is there anything you wanted to do at Star Torch Academy? but didn't get to?
There are some things I wish I did.
I see.
This isn't goodbye for good. Sure, there are still things I didn't get to do. But there'll be other chances. I know it.
Last break, I made time to go back to Honami. Brought Namipon some royal snacks. And Namipon said, it really hopes you'll go back to visit. I know. You always have to keep moving forward. But that's okay. One day, I'll catch up. There's still a promise to keep. Once I complete my studies, I'll definitely come find you. No matter where in Solaris you are, I'll come find you. With confidence. Head held high, and by then, you'll see a brilliant Kuchiba Chisa who lived her campus life with no regrets.
I've always believed in you.
Yes. No matter if it's the Black Shores or somewhere else, our paths are bound to cross. I'm sorry. I've said too much. Since we're saying goodbye, how would you like me to address you?
You don't need to get all fancy.
Farewell, Rover.
Senior, happy graduation. I never expected you'd graduate so soon. As your senior, I'd better step it up, huh? Before you go, have any graduation tidbits you'd like to share? You know, like so long Star Torch cafeteria food, or goodbye student life. Things like that. Sometimes, when I'm drowning in assignments, I daydream about moments like this.
It's time to meet what's ahead of me.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, Senior. Always got something you want to do, and that's a good thing. By the way, what's it like in Jinzhou?
Breakfast stalls open at first light. Tea houses are always full of people chatting away.
Sounds like an exciting place. Completely different from the Frostlands. It sounds like a very warm place to be. After hearing all that, I really want to visit Jinzhou myself now.
You want to go for a visit?
I do. I want to start doing more of what I want to do. See more places, learn new things. Things that don't have to do with Roya. Maybe it'll even help me with my rune deciphering. But maybe in the future.
Goodbye for now, then.
Is there something you wish to speak of privately? Nothing of value. Lucilla made inquiries on my behalf. There have been discoveries of peculiar frequency traces where Ashinahara's center once lay. Investigations are ongoing. It seems my Shiratori is still active. I can faintly sense its unstable frequency. Now that the situation in Lahai Roi has stabilized, the collective has kindly offered to provide me with a suitable identity for a visit. I will be departing in a few days as well.
You're going alone.
I will ask the collective to find a way to send me there. All eyes are watching Ashinohara now. In Lucilla's words, it is a complicated and troublesome adult world. And the appearance of the Miko of Flaming Sakura would only complicate things further. After many lengthy meetings, I am told the Space Trek Collective was ultimately chosen as the absolutely neutral party to undertake the primary exploration. They will prepare an identity for me that grants passage to the residual frequencies. The Fraxidus, the Thernodian, perhaps even something rooted within Ashinohara itself. I will have to see with my own eyes to know. Your help? What would you do if I asked for it this very moment? Rest assured, if I ever need aid, I will find a way to reach you. And likewise, should you need me, you need only press a hand to your chest. The traces of the Shiratori will guide me to you.
Okay.